Well, good morning. I'd like to start by thanking the meeting organizers for the invitation to participate today. Today I'd like to maybe expand on what Theo was talking about and take it in a little different direction. And clearly we're upon exciting times. We're extracting molecular information from tissues and using that information to guide the treatment options. And so what I'd like to do is dive down into specifics in terms of companion diagnostics and give you the perspective of an IVD developer of the opportunities that we see, but also the challenges we face in moving this field forward. So what I like to do is cover three topics. I said it's giving you from the IVD perspective, so I'd like to just introduce bioMérieux and our Theranostics program, then talk about the current companion diagnostic landscape and some of the recent developments that are helping to drive the field forward. And then finally end up by addressing some of the challenges we face, some of the potential solutions that could be addressed that are going to be needed to ensure the future success of this approach. So to begin, bioMérieux has been in the business of developing in vitro diagnostics for over 45 years. During that time, we've grown to be a global top 10 leader in the field. We have a strong international presence, over 150 countries, which we think is essential when you're pairing with pharma companies, and being able to place those assays, as Theo and Henrik was mentioning. We're focused on bringing innovative diagnostic solutions to the market, focused on infectious disease, cardiovascular diseases, and oncology. And we base that offering on three key IVD technologies. One, microbiology. We're considered the world leader in terms of microbial identification, antibiotic susceptibility testing. In terms of immunoassays, we have the largest installed base with our Vitis platform. And then in molecular biology, well known in the extraction field, and then bringing innovative platforms to the market. So we pretty much built that business on our own, and now you see that there's a changing landscape in the field of diagnostics. And what it is, the FDA is saying that any therapeutic that depends on an assay for its safe and effective use has to be supported by an FDA-approved assay. And that's causing the pharma companies and diagnostic companies to come together and look at co-development opportunities. The challenge becomes is how do you integrate that assay into the clinical development of the therapeutic? The sooner the better, but ideally you'd like to have the assay at least prior to the start of the phase 3 study so that you could do the validation. So there are multiple ways to come to market with these companion diagnostic assays. I'm going to focus on the IVD section. Clearly, lab-developed tests are an option, but I'm not going to focus on that today. So to meet that challenge, bioMérieux, we established a separate Theranostics business unit and take advantage of our competencies of developing in vitro diagnostics and leverage that to meet the needs of pharma. So Theranostics at bioMérieux, we're focused on being a partner of choice, bringing innovative diagnostics to the marketplace, developing partnerships with pharma companies, and launching new companion diagnostic assays. And we're focused on developing those assays that are aligned with our core interests, such as infectious disease, oncology, and cardiovascular pathologies. And we do so by offering a fully integrated approach as an IVD developer. So we're focused on developing robust, reproducible assays, navigating doing the validation, and then navigating the required regulatory landscape wherever those assays have to be registered. And then finally, being able to launch those assays on a global scale, being able to put the assay wherever pharma intends to sell their therapeutic. So